I knew I shouldn't have done this. Stories. According to Reddit. Number 17. I gave a speech in high school that the way to solve the issue of single-parent families in the hood was to subsidize restaurant dinner dates so poor women could see men interact with waiters in order to reveal their character and thus make more informed mating choices. Motherfucking oof. I don't think it's gonna get better than that, but perhaps it remains to be seen. Here's hoping whoever's watching is having a great day, that things only get better. Number 16. Responding to a "Hey, how have you been?" Facebook message from an ex. What, this guy's just made of bad life decisions. Also, pretty much any time I've loaned a person money. Oh boy. Don't do it. Don't lend anybody money that you don't expect, to never get back, Commit that money away, and you'll have a better time than if you ever expect it back. Or just don't do it, both are great choices, my lord. Spoof says this is the first Kyle stream I have been on. Hi. Hello to you. This is a random daytime stream, so hopefully that slides into your schedule better. I like to throw these out occasionally so that people in your very position don't feel like they're missing anything by not being part of the live stream. Oh, geez, you know what I mean? Like there's some crazy stuff going on in the live streams. Number 15. I flushed a houseplant down a toilet. Doesn't get any crazier than that. I didn't want to make my parents mad at me for breaking the rules. No, breaking the house plant. How do you break a plant? I wanted to get rid of the evidence, so naturally I thought the best way to get rid of it was to flush it down the toilet. I flushed the toilet, and none of the dirt went down. I started to panic, continued to flush for 20 minutes straight. I managed to get rid of all of it somehow. Now later I realized that probably wasn't at all good for either the environment or the plumbing. Well, if anything, these lists can serve to make people feel less stupid, Everybody has their bad days where they're just not thinking straight, they're not all there, heads in the clouds, very foggy, feel like you're getting older, feel like maybe you didn't get enough sleep. You're just out of it. Maybe you're not in the mood. You're just sick of it. Man, I deserve my own day to just kick it. Why do I have to always be mentally on the ball, within control and taking care of business, But you ever feel like you're slipping this far? My God. There's like a I dropped this thing in the trash when I meant to put it in the I came home and I put the trash in the fridge. What? Oh. You could have seen the look on my face. Number 14. It's a vague memory. I think I was around 3 or 4, maybe 5 years old. I had this big goof of a German Shepherd who was my best friend and my guardian. But he liked to eat bugs and lizards. We were in Nicaragua, which is where we were living, and bugs and lizards were not in short supply. They were everywhere. Bugs and lizards. I don't know how I decided to copy the dog, but I saw a huge spider and decided to eat it. One more time, I saw a huge spider and I decided to eat it now. Okay? I have this memory that I'm sure has been exaggerated, but I clearly remember my little hand clasping a huge spider by the abdomen, legs sticking out between my fingers, and just popping it in my mouth. I bite down and chew it, and still to this day have a vivid memory of the legs dangling out of my mouth as I ate this giant. It tasted awful, and it felt so terrible to bite down onto. I have occasional nightmares about it now, and I'm in my mid-40s. I want to time travel just to tell my 3 or 4-year-old me, don't eat that spider. Don't eat absolutely massive spiders, folks. You'll regret it. You know, what do you say to these? What do you say to these? What do you say to these? I'm in love with them. I'm in love with these. Oh, Deshaun says that they don't like them. Boy, Deshaun, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what you want. Does it get any better than flushing a plant down a toilet? Look, the thing about a lot of these lists for me is that they're eye-opening. They're a reminder that there are people among us that we rub shoulders and elbows with that, you know, they struggle with the same nonsensical insecurities and anxieties that you struggle with, you know? And yeah, some of these entries are coming from people talking about scenarios where they were very young and they would do silly things, you know, flushing a plant down a toilet. But a lot of these stories come from people who were very much an adult when they made some of these borderline, like, world-shifting errors. Where it's like, why would you think any of this was a good idea? How different might your life have been if some of the biggest and weirdest things that you ever did, you didn't do? Boy, you'd be living a completely different life, I'm sure. Or maybe you'd ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time, got hit by a car, got shot, who knows? You know? And that's the reality of your life, is that you're winning a coin toss every second of every day, where somehow your body continues to keep working normally. Somehow you're not, you know, a couple of miles up the street where an accident's about to happen, you know, a stoplight saves your life, all kind of shit like this. Oh boy. Number 14, huge spider. I'll remember it. Number 13, I pushed a pot of hot oil off the top of the stove. The funny thing about physics is the oil splashed back all over my hand. You got a scar? Huh. Someone says nothing like permanent scarring and burns to remind you of your fuck-ups. Well, you know, these are lessons that some people don't get to learn twice. Fire hot. Bro, I accidentally clicked a report link. I'm just kidding, dude. It was an accident. It's not that cursed an entry. Number 11 said day 2 of signing up for the army. You have to wonder if, like, some people that sign up regret it and it's well past the portion where they can do anything about it because they've already signed up, you know? So unless they try to get discharged. I mean, is that easy? That'd probably be something to look up. How to get discharged from the army. Let me see here. Pregnancy. Y'all women got everything so easy. Unbelievable. Hardship or dependency. You don't necessarily have to complete your tour with the army in order to receive an honorable discharge. No, this is a good thing. We want like what we want is like a Reddit list, because that's going to have a whole bunch of people answering. Redditors who have been discharged. No. What's the fastest you've ever seen somebody get bing bonged? Yeah, nobody upvoted this, but hopefully we can get the easy answers. Of course it's deleted. Don't remember how fast it was, but a guy stole the barrack master's key and robbed most rooms while most of the units were on training. Bruh, we not trying to go to jail. We're just trying to get out of the army. Standing for morning inspection. The company drunkard is drunk. We're all standing to attention. Drunkard starts chasing him with an iron. The guy was discharged the same day. Somebody says no, he wasn't. Maybe you didn't see him again. And discharged the same day makes for a good story, but that's not how things work. This is a crime, yeah, dude. Ooh, it seems like crime is not the way that you want to get discharged from the army. Remove. Give me a second here. My dad was in Desert Storm. Some idiot shot a camel with an anti-tank gun. from a oh my god, it was ammunition from a javelin, which is like a rocket launcher. He was trying to show off. He was gone pretty quickly, and he had to pay $35,000. Wait, he had to pay for the camel? Oh, it was somebody's camel. That's disgusting. So he killed someone's camel. It wasn't just like a random camel. This isn't right. This isn't right, man. This is the best we've seen, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's either commit a crime and then end up doing time, you know, and paying for legal fees and court fees and all kind of bullshit and whatever they end up paying you on. They put you on probation. You paying those fees, you know. You're going to be paying for it in a lot of ways, figurative and literal. But with this, it seems, boom, you know, waste valuable money that the military gets from you people paying your taxes, from us everyday schmucks, unwittingly funding military expense, black budget expenses, you know, things that are not even on the books. We're what a bunch of saps we are. Why can't we get this cryptocurrency off the ground? All right, so as we roll over to the list again. How long did you last? I didn't quit. I just spent years saying I've made a huge mistake. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh well. Miss Guitar Girl says, Kyle, I regret telling my parents I have Monday off. They are coming today. Ew. Abigail says, my husband's coworker has been trying to get discharged and finally pissed hot for a drug test a week ago. He's on his way out now. Abigail may be onto something. Apparently, if you just do some drugs, you can get out. Because it's not like they're catching you with the drugs. You just riding dirty. I don't know. That sounds pretty dope. If it's a way out, I'm not sure. Miss Guitar Girl, I'm sorry that your parents are going to come cramp your style. But, you know, enjoy their presence while it lasts because they're older than you. And if you were living in a world where everybody just gets to live to a ripe old age, they'd probably go out before you. But we live in a world where you could clock out first, homie. Freak accident. Anybody can go. Y'all could all be on the way to some stupid ass lollipop store or whatever the fuck you guys do for ice cream and shit like that. And then some guy's just like, I'm drunk. And he crashes into you, kills all of you. He lives, stumbles out of the car, does a little dance. He's got a cane and a top hat. And then he goes to jail, but only for a day. And they say, hey, buddy, you shouldn't have been doing that thing you did again. Now, here are your keys. You're all right, right? Go home. Crashes into another. They give him a free car, by the way. They just, because he's like, oh, you totaled that last car. Here's another car. Don't run into nobody now. Funny. Dark. Sorry. True. Life. Okay. How many DUIs can they give these people before they take them off the road? A billion's not enough. What the hell? Maya Nugget actually has a picture of a nugget and says hi. Wow. Don't eat any spiders, guys. Hello to Linda. Deshaun, sleep with a married woman. Bro, no. That is not, I don't, Hopefully you won't go to jail, but you'll be discharged for sure. Ugh. Guitar Girl says, are narcissists Jehovah's Witnesses? Well, narcissists, A, you know, they come in all shapes and sizes. But B, no blanket statement applies to anything. So not all narcissists are Jehovah's Witnesses, obviously, and not all Jehovah's Witnesses are narcissists. And there can be crossover in every category, because many narcissists don't know that they're narcissists. Many blank people don't know that they're blank, because self-awareness is not a thing that strikes people until their deathbed. You know? They live their entire lives under a certain impression, and it's only with a bit of mortality and like morbid recognition like that they'll see objectively. And it's sad, but as I've said plenty of times before, the only thing keeping certain people out of an institution or out of jail is the fact that they've been containing that crazy behind closed doors. They've been staying really private with it. But one day they're going to be in public. They're going to deal with an officer who, of course, is just on a power trip, and they go say the wrong thing. They're not going to keep their cool. They're going to try to correct people because they got to be right. Bullshit like that. Not cooperating. And boom, that'll be the last that they fuck up that hard. It'll change their life, bro. Keep your head down. Take it easy. Stay out of trouble. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy when you have the reason and logic on your side to know when is a good situation to just shut the fuck up. Easy. It's not gonna cost you anything either. Spoof says you should to a meme watching stream. No, Spoof. That's a very teenager idea of you, because I think you need to understand that as a grown man, I am disappointed with 1,000% of the things that pass for memes these days. It ain't funny, homie. A lot of it's just loud noises, hard cut to explosions, my dude. You know, a song that's just been like bass boosted to the point where it's extremely distorted. It's like a deep fried meme, but if instead of being deep fried visually, it's audibly deep fried. Do you get what I'm saying? And like, it's funny for a second, my dude. Some of them are both. Some of the memes are deep fried and their audio like boosted. It's just stupid. Farts are just boneless poop, you know? This is the caliber stuff I'm used to seeing online. You could type memes into YouTube right now, and that's exactly the caliber stuff you're gonna get. You wanna know what comedy really is, man? It's edgy, it's a little bit offensive. It's a little bit offensive, and it's usually pushing something in the way of boundaries that aren't being pushed right now, because the fact that it's kind of unexpected is what's going to make you, it's gonna catch you off guard. Do you get what I'm saying? And a lot of this crap we see, and especially on YouTube, is so safe, you know? It's so nice. It's so dumb. And I'm all about the silly. I'm the silliest man you'll ever meet, but the memes are so disappointing these days. And I almost wish that Vine and TikTok could kind of be restored to popularity, specifically because, yeah, there's mountains of trash on that crap. But, you know, occasionally, even accidentally, you'll get a couple of things that are genuinely good. They're genuinely funny. But I don't know, man. It seems like every site that tries to, not site, but, you know, app or platform that tries to do that can't seem to keep that spotlight for more than like a week. It's pretty weird. Number 10, I ate 3 packs of noodles with 12 meatballs in 20 minutes. 3 packs, dude? You got a stomach big enough for that? I'm a big man, and I don't think I can eat more than 2 packs of noodles without hating myself. You know what I mean? We talking about like the ramen packs. You know, we're all on the same page here. Ramen pack noodles. I should put that on the wish list for the lulz. Ramen. Amazon. What do they have the beef one though? That's a what the kayela like. No, that's the chicken. I don't want the chicken. Ramen. Okay, you can do this. Oh wow, that looks spicy as fuck. That looks pretty spicy. That's a spicy taco. What's going on here? Why don't you have the beef one? All right, is this a variety pack? Of how much though? A pack of 24. Creamy chicken, regular chicken, chili flavor, and beef. What if I don't want 3 of them flavors? You see the problem? You see the problem? I'm gonna click this chicken one, right? And I'm going to expect that you allow me to shift the flavor to bing my bong here. Okay, here it is. We can have the lime chili shrimp or the shrimp. That's it, 3 flavors. Boy, even though I know it's not real shrimp, I don't want to mess with it, all right? This is so disappointing. All we want to do is find some freaking... I'll put this one on. This one looking gangster, spicy as hell. That's a hot tamale. So last night, in case you guys weren't paying attention, a website that deals with E3, you know, it's this big electronic expo, it posted a spreadsheet on there with the contact information of over 2,000 journalists and YouTubers. You know, you guys may not be deep into the gaming shit on YouTube, but what you do need to know is that it's extremely unprofessional. That like, this is like, E3 is like the Comic-Con of the gaming world, if you're not familiar with games. So when a whole bunch of journalists and YouTubers went to E3, they obviously had like their information, their contact information, the way of emails and phone numbers on deck, because we figured that people would be professional enough to not have that kind of information available to the public. Long story short, on the website for E3, there was a link that you could click that went to a spreadsheet, and just that occurred. All of the information was available to the public. So naturally, a whole bunch of different websites grabbed those spreadsheets and are making them publicly available for people now. I'm not going to disclose those websites because I don't want to fan that fire. And again, none of my typical viewers give a shit, because who are these nobodies, you know what I mean, that are just like, I'm a journal. I'm kidding. But the bottom line is, you know, pretty unprofessional stuff, pretty lawsuit worthy stuff here. So it's sad, but the real spice, the real juice, the meat of the story is that every forum, you know, place that would make it so that you can talk about this is vigilantly deleting posts. You know, I was seeing things getting deleted on 4chan, which was impressive. Reset Era was deleting things, Reddit was deleting things, and it was like, wow, y'all really care, huh? Y'all really care enough to delete all of this crap, because it's weird. It's like when something bad happens, it's not like news is going to make it worse. Y'all just, I don't know, boy. It's too late. It's too late. So I look out. I'm interested in looking towards the future to see if they really pay any kind of price for it. Because should I say that it's jail worthy? Maybe. You know, 2,000 isn't a small amount of people to throw their information out there on the internet like that. You know, but they don't care about anything other than their bottom line. Anyway, back to the ramen, ladies and gentlemen. So imagine eating 2 of these, right? You good. But 3? And you put meatballs in it? I'm wondering if it's easy to just heat up meatballs in the microwave and then throw them on top of ramen. Because when I cook meatballs, I usually put it in an Instant Pot and, you know, I don't know, throw some seasoning in there, you know, get like a beef broth and like cook it down so that it's almost coming out tasting like Swedish meatballs as far as like the sauce that I'll make for it. I'm used to the sauce. Irrelevant, Kyle. Everybody doesn't eat things the way you do. Miss Guilty Girl says, no, my parents are narcissists and Jehovah Witnesses. Shouldn't you be a Jehovah's Witnesses if that's what your parents are? And if you're not, then shouldn't they not be talking to you? You know that religion's a cult, right? I don't say that about a lot of religions. People are free to just believe whatever the hell they want to believe as long as they keep it out of everybody else's face. Don't shove it down my throat. You know what I'm talking about? You do that on your side, in the same way that I'm not dying to make it so that you're forced to be interested in the things that I'm interested in and do the things that I do. You know, we can coexist in harmony and everybody can be happy and we can follow all through the meadows. And, you know, it's my point is, those people are crazy, and it is literally like their doctrine to not associate with people who do not fall in line with their hilarious and backwards beliefs. So as a Jehovah's Witness, they're not supposed to fraternize with other non-Jehovah's Witnesses, or so they are told whenever they group up and go to the compound and receive information for the next fortnight, or how long. She says, yeah, I know it's a cult, but I'm not baptized. That's why they could still talk to me. You're not baptized? So if a person is baptized, then a Jehovah's Witness is not allowed to talk to them? And it's not even like, you know, a weird rule. It's like a shunning. It's like an elective, like they choose to simply not associate with people who are, it's silly. It's silly. It's a silly, come on. It's silly. It's silly. Spoof says my friend has Jehovah's grandparents and he can't even play video games, you know? It's silly. It's fucking silly. My God. You know? In a world where you are a child, trying to enjoy yourself. Just, I have to applaud Jehovah's on how easy it is to force a child to hate that religion. They reach a point. There are a lot of things where if you drive it into the freaking kids like a nail, like you're forcing them to do it over and over, the first opportunity they get, they're going to stop. Or if you keep something away from those little bastards, the first opportunity they get, they're going to do it. But man, I don't think it gets any easier than with that religion for them to just be like, I'm free. What? I don't have to do this? I don't have to do this. Number 9. I touched the coil in a toaster with a knife while it was switched on. When the power in the house was cut out, I thought that I could do that. No, wait. When the power in the house was cut out, I thought I should not have done that. When I told my father what I'd done, I knew for sure I should not have done that. So, earlier somebody was saying that this list was silly. And is that rain? Holy shit. Yeah, and I told them exactly why I loved lists like this, and it's because it's an eye-opener to the people that we're dealing with. And if you want to die, you know what I mean? You got like a bathtub and you got like a toaster or something. Hey, at least that is a equation that makes sense. The elements are all there. It's all there. It all makes sense. But when you want to live, plus knife, plus toaster, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is what kind of person this is? This is the type of person that's like, well, the gun doesn't have any ammunition, so I'm just gonna point it at my own face and test it out. But there was one in the chamber. Number 8. Okay. I was about 5 years old, and the next door neighbors took me to meet their horses. The mom gave very clear and explicit instructions on how to be near and handle the horses, and proceeded to start to brush one of them. In my infinite wisdom, I walked behind the horse and very timidly grazed its beautiful tail with my hand. That's the day I became the 1978 Connecticut State Rodeo Champion. With lightning speed, I was hit with a force I wouldn't again feel until I was an adult and in a car accident. I was launched out of the stall and halfway across the common area. As I lay stunned, gasping for breath, I knew I shouldn't have done that. How you become a rodeo champion, you flying away from a horse when it seems like it kicked you because you weren't on it. You were standing behind it and it bucked. I don't like this rodeo thing. It paints the wrong set of images in my head. It wasn't enough that you had to get kicked by a horse because you were stupid. You shouldn't have been standing behind a damn thing. Standing on the side of the back of a horse is scary, man. In front of the horse, it can just run over you or bite you. Those are what you want. You don't want a horse to rear up its legs and bust you in the chest so hard that you could die. It's not just gonna wind you. It's not just probably gonna break a rib. If you punch somebody in the chest properly, their heart might not know how to handle that. This is not like a thing Kyle is condoning you try. That's rain. That's rain. Should I move the mower? Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. Dia, read number 7. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's too much.
Why you do this to me? Wait, where's his headset? Okay, number 7. Bully started walking away, and my amazing brain came up with, yeah, you better walk away. He then turned around, and I cracked myself. And you're like, yeah, but as soon as the threat is over, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to like lie down and sleep forever. My heart. Too much excitement. Hello to human being, Corey, Linda. Hello to everybody. Just came in the room when it started raining. I am the bringer of rain.
Okay,
I bring the rain. That's what I do.
Walk right now. Oh, God.
Where did you leave the laundry?
I walk right through a spider web. Walking out there. No, I didn't get soaked. I didn't have to go out from under the back. I just pushed it into basically against the wall so that the rain wouldn't be able to come in at an angle at it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Did you read 7?
Yes.
Bully started walking away, and my amazing brain came up with, yeah, you better walk away. And he turned around and asked your bricks. That's it. What an entry. I'm so glad I had you read that one. Can you imagine if you had the good entry? And then I'd just be like, ooh, I want a good one. Holy shit.
What?
It was just the cord. It was the cord of the headset on my foot, and I thought it was a spider because I walked through a web back there. And I was like, ugh. I'd have to eat it. Number 6. In 4th grade, my parents remodeled the kitchen. This involved digging up part of the foundation to rebuild the deck. As such, we had a giant pile in the backyard, and I was playing on it. That is insane. The rain is insane right now.
Indeed.
Sounds like a window's open. My lord. Listen. As such, we had a giant pile of dirt in the backyard. I was playing on it, jumped off, tripped, and fell face first into concrete. Face first? Shut up. I immediately knew something was wrong. I ran inside, opened my mouth, and looked in the mirror in the bathroom. I was missing about a third of my top right front tooth. I distinctly recalled saying out loud, "Yep, it's gone." All we can do is pray stuff don't happen to our teeth. To our teeth. Oh my God!
What?
Oh my God!
What happened?
18 confirmed dead.
From what? What happened?
I don't know. I'm looking at a tweet from Medicare, and I'm guessing this is the El Paso crap. Bruh.
I'm confused. What happened?
I don't think we're allowed to even get into it.
Alright.
There's a shooting in El Paso, and there was stream footage I'm gonna have to get a hold of after this damn stream. Jesus, man. Son of a bing bong. Give me a second, everybody. Let me try to wrangle some information here that may or may not be suitable for
I thought it was something that sounds like nearby me, but then after hearing like screaming, like you could and people running, you could only assume the worst
Oh
after that.
my
But just
God.
to hear it, like the very first couple.
Oh my God.
Can't even listen to that right now.
Look, I just smiled and asked for a Vegemite sandwich. You guys hearing me? And that's I hope everybody's okay and that, you know, their family members aren't, you know, geez.
What was that?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm reading some racist stuff here. It says that a Mexican shoots his whore and another guy that, you know, the one that was cucking him. Oh my gosh. Is that true? I don't want to believe it's true. That's a quote, by the way. I didn't say that. Some really rude NPC memes I'm looking at here. Oh my god. Somebody says that they're watching a CBS report where a woman reporter keeps saying back to school shooting instead of back to school shopping. Bro. No. What is happening? Okay, look, let's get through this list. This isn't right. Number 5, I was working as a stuntman. It was my last performance with a particular stunt group. Oh no, you did not, Miss Guitar Girl. They wanted me to do a particularly dangerous version of a stunt that I was pretty uncomfortable with. I agreed to do it because it was just the one time. What are the odds of me being hurt doing it just the one time, right? But it's a, you know, I'm only going to ask you to hold this textbook one time while I shoot you with a deagle, okay? My desert ego don't. My desert ego don't. Later that day, I was in the second hospital after being airlifted from the first because my injuries were too severe. Can you imagine you get somewhere in the hospital's like, look, bruh, this is way outside of what we can do anything about. But I'll tell you what, the other hospital got you. I had literally a gallon of blood transfused and life-saving surgery. Well, if you have a bad feeling about something, take it seriously. Hey, look, a lot of people don't get bad feelings before they die. You know what they should have had? The ability to reason that something is safe or not, given a good amount of context clues. So, the world is not going to intervene and keep you from being stupid. Do you get what I'm saying? People have the choice to be stupid, and they take that choice every day. They make that choice. You're not going to be able to blame anybody else when you're dead. So, use your noggin, you know. It's a shame you couldn't have been taught to do that instead of just having your brain filled with random facts to remember for an upcoming test and then forget because they're impractical and not usable in everyday scenarios. Number 4, I was ironing my clothes when I decided to put the iron on the carpet while my mom went shopping. You iron that carpet, or just iron that one part of the carpet while you don't move the iron. What is this? It's getting really hot in here. So I'm like, is that a spark? Is that a flame? Is that a fire? I'll put it out by blowing it. Maybe I'll feed it some papers and stuff. That'll put it out good. Paper that fire. Paper that fire on out. If a fire starts to burn, there's a lesson you must learn. Paper, paper, then you'll see. You've created catastrophe. So it says my roommate ironed his shirt and realized it was still kind of wrinkly once he put it on. So he tried to iron it while he was wearing it. Yeah, he has iron-shaped burn marks now. All I could think was, what did you think was going to happen? He was 28 at the time. My God. Man, to read a story about a guy who chipped his tooth and then to have Miss Guitar Girl give me tooth hurdy in donations. That's pretty dope. It's pretty OG. So as we enjoy each other and our company before we have to go back to the reality that the mayor of El Paso said that there are 3 suspects in custody. Oh my God. Probably going to lose power here. This rain does not look like it's fucking around. Oh my god, no, 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 stop it. Initial D, please. I want to know what's happening today. This is so wrong. It's so wrong. Gas, gas, gas. Let me see here.
The shots, like, you would have never expected it to be like an actual.
Why you disable my bing bongs, okay? What was going on the stream? They had nothing. You guys got nothing. No. Paso. CNN. Wasn't there a guy and his name's like No Agenda something? Where is that cuck? Agenda Free TV. Is this the guy? Oh yeah, he's still.
Will be announced, and we'll be able to hear from our city leaders, chief of police, mayor, so forth.
Right. So look, 18 reported dead at Walmart. My God, the humanity.
At this time, I'll take any questions. Sir, maybe that on CNN, 3 people have been arrested. At this time, we have ruled out multiple shooters. It's still active, but as of right now, we have 1 person in custody.
1 person. They said 3 earlier, so let's not get into it. This is not the platform. My channel, you know what I mean? Jeez. Number 3, 7th grade. I accepted a dare to slap this girl on the butt. Turned out the principal was like 10 feet behind me. He saw everything. If only it was Principal Lewis, he'd have been like, nice. He took me straight to his office, but something else came up, and he told me that he'd pull me out of class and discuss it further later. Enough time goes by that I guess he forgot. When he eventually shows up, he catches me looking at naked villagers in National Geographic. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Education at its finest. That's, we have National Geographic to thank for making black women more of a novelty to a lot of little white boys, Jeez. They're not just playthings for you little white boys. Jesus. Linda says, Stream Boss health is low. Who will be the next Stream Boss on the next season of Kyle? Spoof. Oh my god, Kyle, someone disliked the stream. Why do you care? You're such a teenager. My god. Was it you and you just want attention for it? People don't give attention to people who are clearly craving it. But again, somebody did come into my stream to voice how upset this stream makes them. Click thumbs down. Sandra says, by the way, Elon Musk is the Antichrist. Come on. He's done too much good to be the Antichrist. You know what I mean?
He's stupid, but he's not,
He's not evil. Yeah, Elon Musk is far from evil. He's dumb. He's dull. He's like he's a rich, kind of dim man. If you've ever been to Elon Musk's Twitter and you know about Elon Musk's romantic life, you know that is not a genius. He's a great man, and he made some money off of eBay, and he's doing crazy things with that money. He's done a lot of great things for humanity because, let's face it, humanity is trying very hard to keep itself down. But he's not evil. Sandra, we know. Well, honestly, I didn't know it was a joke because women aren't good at telling those. Boom, got him. Do you know what he wants to do very soon? Girl, I don't know. Make a real life anime waifu shit. No. It's Elon Musk, man. Why do we, let's not concern ourselves about it. It'd be like sitting around talking about what ninjas, gonna do next, Why should we care? Come on, we have things going on, right? Like this list. Number 2. I bought the house that we'd be renting for a few years without getting an inspection first. Sounds smart as hell, man. What list is this again? I knew I shouldn't have done this. Amazing. Yeah, dude, that's stupid. I bought the house, dear. This isn't an apartment. You gotta move quick, so you're just gonna jump into, this apartment, dude. I bought a house. Bought it.
That wasn't the problem. Continue.
I bought the house we'd been renting for a few years without getting an inspection first.
That's the problem.
We were trying to do it super cheap, and I told my wife, look, we already know everything that's wrong with the house. Why bother getting an inspection? Because you think just because you've been there, you see things. You don't see nothing. You're not equipped to see anything because you don't know. It's not your specialty. So many people confuse themselves for experts in any field or capacity. Yeah, you could look up a YouTube video and follow step by step how to do something, but you're not trained and you're not equipped to properly see and understand. My God, defer to somebody's better judgment. Have some humility. Have some humility. It's not just pride, it's stupidity. Have some humility. It's not just pride, it's stupidity. We did a follow-up. We did not know everything that was wrong with the house, nor how expensive it would be to fix those things. Whoa. Jackass, and you deserve everything you get. A lot of people overlook how expensive an inspector actually isn't. Oh, well, we've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas. We're not going to waste it. I mean, like, Jesus. Is it better than the alternative? Is it better than the alternative? Good. Number 1. When I was 6 years old and stuck my little finger in a pencil sharpener, I twisted it a few times like a pencil. I nearly passed out. Somebody says maybe you realized at an early age that you weren't that sharp. Nice. These are, do you know what these are, Dia, on Reddit? They're like Duck, Duck, Goose. Usually one guy is gonna get downvoted to absolute hell, but we don't know who. You never know who. This is really sad that this is going on.
They say reports are that the shooter had a rifle. No officers fired their weapons. That's very interesting. No officers fired their weapons today. So either I guess they didn't have to fire their weapons to take the shooter into custody. The shooter's in custody. We don't know if the shooter is injured.
Got it. All right, listen. A woman said that she was driving in the parking lot with her 7-year-old daughter when she saw a white man in his 20s in front of the store's main entrance, dressed in all black, carrying a long rifle.
Wait, so it was a white man?
No, well, we don't know. And I got other shit open here, but I don't want to dive into Conjectureville. Let me scroll down to the bottom of this real quick. Boy, this is a long thread. This is the spiciest thread I've seen in a while. Jesus. No, you better stop it. Living in America. I'm not getting any information here. Ooh. Nothing going on, but it's nice. That's like a Pam butt, Are we using fictional Pam from Archer to describe butts now, Dia?
I guess you are.
Everybody's saying the dude looks white to me. I don't know. We can't come to these kind of conclusions. I don't know. This is pretty jacked up, dudes. This is pretty jacked up. Hey, spoof got timed out. Listen, Kyle, I'm a growing offspring of my parents, and that doesn't mean you can call me out on my bad sense of humor and immaturity. I'm still learning. Yeah, and you can shut the fuck up while you're learning. You learn more with your mouth and hands, off the keyboard, whether it's on your phone or, in front of a fucking screen, my dude. Just take it easy. That's one thing that kids don't seem to understand, is that nobody's forcing them to constantly be speaking. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, man. And it's weird, because when I was younger, I just didn't feel like talking. Sometimes you'll be in a scenario where people say too much, and then you have that as information against them when they inevitably, go too far. And that's how you learn to defend yourself. But if you're the one that's constantly talking, you're just giving everybody, you know what I mean? Just stop. Just stop. You don't get to be like, look, I know I'm unfunny, but I'm learning. Bitch, is that an excuse? Shut up. This is how everybody ends up, hoping that you don't sit with them. And then they're the bully? Weird. Investigating whether the situation stemmed from, oh no. Look, man, all I know with this, holy crap. In the Walmart. Yeah, I'm seeing some of the bodies. This is not cool. No. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Whoa.
So now outlet, they are a local outlet. Let me get the whole photo on the screen.
Linda.
This is from KTSM. They are a channel in El Paso.
sad.
They say these
incredibly
are
sad to
photos
see
of the
images.
shooter as he entered
Unfortunately, people
the
that
shooting.
know
Breaking news right here.
because some
KTSM.
horrible,
That is
horrible piece of
NBC.
trash decided
KTSM is
to
the NBC
take
affiliate
his anger out
in
on
El
other
Paso.
people who were
KTSM
innocent,
can
nothing to do with
confirm this is a photo of.
Bitch, we already saw that on 4chan. They need to stop. They need to stop. Was the shooter Sam Hyde? Oh my god.
That's not funny.
It's not funny, but Sam Hyde did this.
No.
Maybe.
Stop
Allegedly.
Stop. You could actually get that man in trouble. As much
Oh,
as-
please. He's inviting that kind of crap. Oh my god. Look. I want Alright, let's go to Reddit and assume that maybe the mods have allowed someone to, make a post.
So apparently they have either 1 or 3 suspects in custody, Linda. So there's a chance that the person that they caught is indeed the shooter, and let's hope that it is indeed the person.
I'm listening to the news, and the reporter is approaching the families of victims who are obviously too distraught to be on the air. Is this necessary? Scene isn't even cleared yet. I just feel like we're an audience to something we shouldn't be a part of. Grief shouldn't be used for views. Psh, tell that to the media. Somebody says same thing they always do. Throwback to Sandy Hook. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So early the mod didn't post the usual shooting spiel yet. Yeah. Wow. This is honestly horrifying for El Paso. For a city our size, we have a very low homicide rate. It's been one of the safest cities in the country for a long time now. That's about to change. 18 people. El Paso Police Department Twitter. Scene is still active from whoa, that was an hour ago though. That was an hour ago. Jesus. Go to Walmart, get shot. Go to Garlic Festival, get shot. Go to a concert, get shot. Go to church, get shot. Movies, shot. Work, shot. College, shot. High school, shot. First grade, get shot. Somebody says, how is this not on the front page yet? I used to hear about breaking news here, not anymore. Just goes into what I was saying last night, my dudes. When that leak bust out onto the scene, okay? Reddit was actively deleting people's posts. Reddit was actively deleting people's posts. It's a shame. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. You know how much they remove. They remove everything. That's what they do. That's what they do on Reddit. Friends in El Paso are saying the mall is locked down with shooters there. Bruh. Look, I don't normally do this kind of thing. But I think it's necessary. We gotta go to Twitter and see what the real people are saying. What's going on, baby? What's going on in the world today? Okay. You know, sorry, Twitter has recently, janked up its own out, it's just so clunky. Do I need to make it wicked smaller like this? I guess that's what I gotta do. Holy crap. Okay. Yup. We're better than this. Okay. Ew.
Many of those have suffered gunshot wounds. We know that there were also people who were Walmart area. We also know that despite these reports of multiple shooters and possible other scenes, but officials tell
Who are these people? The police are leading these people out? Why they got their hands up?
So they don't get mistaken for someone that has a weapon.
Look, dumbass. You're part of a group of people who are obviously civvies, and the shooter isn't here. Otherwise, he'd probably be mowing people down with directionless fury. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to, I get it. I get it. I can see if you're a black guy and you have your hands in there, But it's not gonna stop them. The police don't care. Oh my god. This is back when it was 10 people. I don't think I got that deep already. Unless only news, you figure there'd be more people who are on the scene. So I'll actually go over to top and take a look. Because I don't want to see top from friggin' news stations, dude. There's likely some people who were there. Oh no, graphic. Oh boy. Yep, that's the problem. We can't really hit it with any of that bing bong juice here. Wait, it's not graphic if you can just hear the gunshots. You know how mad I'd be? Do you know how mad I'd be if I were somewhere? I might punch a person. I know that sounds violent. What do you mean why? If I'm somewhere and there's someone moving from room to room because they're going to shoot somebody and people don't understand, they need to shut the fuck up. This isn't like we're in the stream chat and you're 12 years old and you really want to tell a joke that you think is funny so people will like you and pay you attention with your stupid ass, and I'll fucking ban you and that'll be the end of it because you're irrelevant and you're too stupid to be self-aware enough to understand that not only you're unfunny, but you're annoying everybody else who might have thought that that was a comment worth reading, and now they'll never get those seconds of their life back, right, homie? We're somewhere where a dude is sweeping and maybe looking for people that are alive. He's looking for meat that's breathing. He looking for breathing meat. And you know what breathing meat does? It makes noise. It talks. So if you're too stupid to keep your mouth shut while someone is roaming with the intent to kill, I'm not going to die because of you. I'll punch a dude in the face and stare him right in the eyeballs and say, it is imperative you shut your mouth or we could both die. And if he has things to say, I'll punch the words out of him. And I know that sounds really violent. I'm not a violent man. But maybe if your life is on the line, you need to stress the importance of that kind of crap. What you in here whispering for and the gunshots are loud enough for you to hear? If y'all gonna hide, y'all gonna hide, homie. Shut the hell up. This isn't a group of women. You know what I mean? These are some dudes in this scenario. I'm not sure what I do. Maybe I'd put him in like a half Nelson, you know? I would like full Nelson. I'd wrap both my arms around this dude, you know? So that he was in front of me like a meat shield. And if we both died, you know, in some kind of like Piccolo maneuver, there's a Dragon Ball Z reference for people old enough to know what that's about. Hold up. Piccolo, Goku, Raditz. Okay. Piccolo, Goku, Raditz. There's a fight with a Namekian, so not a Namekian, he's a Saiyan. He's too powerful for them at this point in the anime. So my man Goku grabs the dude, grabs him from behind, holds him in place, allows Piccolo to charge a very strong ability, and he takes it. And it goes through both of them because he's holding them in place. Right? Bruh. All I have to say is it's one thing to go into a match of Overwatch and know you're going to lose because your teammates are stupid. But imagine in real life when you only got one life to give. Ooh, we are in here. Oh no. Oh no. Imagine not shutting the hell up when a shooter is roaming. Bruh. Where do they get it? Where do they do that? And they're not poised to defend themselves. The time to coordinate a plan of attack is not while while the gunshots are ringing out, dude. If they were poised like behind a door or something, you know what I mean? To try to, when this dude comes in, like rush his ass and press him against the wall, get the weapon out of his hands or some shit, that'd be one thing. They are beneath what look to be like benches, perhaps in like a changing area. One dude's like only halfway beneath it. Nigga, what? And y'all talking. This is why I'm freaking out. Because it's like, if I were in the midst of these people, I'd lose it. I'm not an irrational man, and I'm not a violent man. But people who are stupid fucking send me to another dimension. I'm leaving my body now. And that's what that was. I saw these people making noise when it's time to shut up. That's what time it is, dude. Make them think nobody's in there. Wow. Bruh, that's that, man. It's a shame that they got so many people. Because I don't like to think I'm a hero, man. Wait a minute. My dude was born in 98? What does that make him? Patrick Crucius? Is that real? Is that for true? I don't know if that's real. I don't know.
If he was born in 98, he would be 21.
This dude retweeted something by Bill O'Reilly? No, so retweet to thank Bill O'Reilly for decades of liberal tears. Oh my God. Only time will tell if this is who that is. I expected so much more footage from people with their camera phones out.
I feel like that would require giving yourself away too.
No, I wouldn't say giving yourself away, just a bit of reckless abandon, you know? A bit of reckless abandon, a bit of edgy bullshit. You know, a lot of people, you know, would freak out in this scenario, you know? I consider myself fairly level-headed. So I'd probably be thinking, like, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die. Might as well get these views if I do survive on this camera phone, right? Would I make noise? No. I do my best to act in a way that's going to preserve my life, of course. And to many people, they might think, oh, so how are you going to have time to pull out your camera phone? Bitch, it don't take 3 seconds. You feel me? It's not going to take 3 seconds. I could lay a sweet voiceover on that later. And, the shooter's name and manifesto. Excuse me? Is it really this Patrick dude? Give me a second while I zoom in on some of this, y'all. Is that true? This dude has in general, I support Christ Church. And his manifesto. No. Really? Really? That's the second time we're seeing this name. Do you see the word automation? What do you have to say about automation, my man? His economic reasons. In short, immigration can only be detrimental to the future of America. Here we go. And I continue to quote, continued immigration will make one of the biggest issues of our time, automation, so much worse. What? Some sources say that in under 2 decades, half of American jobs will be lost to it. Of course, some people. So you're gonna make this point, and I've said it a dozen times. Why innocent people to make your stand? Do ya?
Because they're easier to kill.
Yes, they're easier targets, but it's like,
it's just
what's the point of that?
To make a statement.
You're going to a Walmart,
You're
dude?
gonna make if you want to make a very
Dude,
statement,
don't shoot irrelevant people.
To them, it doesn't matter.
Kyle is not condoning the act of going and taking anybody's life on this channel, but why, if you were gonna make a choice, would you go after the people who are already suffering?
You also we gotta wait to see.
No,
the
dude,
ratio
there's no
of
reason.
who-
There's no reason to this. You want to write a manifesto? Like, let it be racially charged, because to me, at least that makes sense. Not like it's a good thing, not that it makes sense to me, but at least I can comprehend that. I can understand that. You've got a bone to pick with this, ethnicity, so you're going to go and you're going to attack them, dude. But when you're attacking people at the bottom of the ladder who are working every day of their life just to survive, food on the table, roof over their heads, They couldn't live a month of their life without working and not have everything fall apart and face homelessness and starvation. Why attack these people, my dude? People you don't know. There's evil out there. There's people who are abusing their power out there. You didn't go after judges or cops or politicians. You went after people shopping in a Walmart. What the fuck's the point of that?
You're trying to find logic and reason where there is none.
Yeah, the dude's crazy. I guess that's the end of it, right? But it's like, you want to sit down and write some bullshit like people should care about this? You're not a smart man. You're not an eloquent man. You're not articulate. You have nothing interesting to say because the thing you've done is unreasonable and you are a product of a lack of reason. So who are you with your ugly face out here with anything to say? You're an idiot. Get some glasses that fit you better.
Look, we don't even know if this is the person for sure.
Bruh.
It could be just
Whoever it is, man. Whoever it is. I'm so sick of hearing people going after nobodies. And I don't mean that in an offensive way. It's like, yeah, you're right. It's easy, dude. It's easy to pick targets that don't have anybody defending them and, you know, don't... Whatever. There's just no point. We need to ask ourselves, how are we as a society failing these troubled young men? What kind of movies, video games, music are we making? Nice. Oh my gosh. I don't want to retweet this like a grandpa. So I'm just going to leave it. It's the hardest resist of the day. Oh my god. What a political cartoon. Oh my god. The prayers didn't work. Let's try voting. Oh boy. Wait, hold on. What was this one? Politicians owned by the NRA. Oh boy. Ooh. Hey, that's the mayor? You're a good looking mayor.
But I'll tell you, El Paso is the strongest place in the world. This community is going to come together.
Dude, this guy is like falling apart. God bless him. That's not cool. That's not cool for this to happen. Imagine the lives that are just torn apart. Imagine the lives that are just torn apart. We see in this a lot.
It seem you need this.
It seem you need this. Thank you,
Also,
Miss Guitar
there's a
Girl.
new stream boss.
Well, damn, she's the new stream boss. She did it. She took it. Her and those titties will reign for 1,000, millennia. May the generation of Guitar Girl begin with a power chord, the likes of which no one's ever heard. Thank you. Thank you, Guitar Girl. Wow. So brave, so courageous. And yes, I guess I did need that, but I can use it to dab my tears. Because I'm the one bent out of shape, trying to figure out the insanity of people constantly needing to do this. What does Medicare have to say about all of this? Is he gonna make a video? Okay.
Un herido. Tenemos un herido por aquí, señoras. Tirado aquí afuera en la vendimia que tenían los de la escuela. Un señor herido.
I can't understand you. I need you.
What happened?
It's Spanish.
Spanish.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit and then turn you up a little bit so that you can just translate, actively translate what she's saying there. Alright.
Un herido. Tenemos un herido por aquí, señoras. Tirado aquí afuera en la vendimia que
Okay,
tenían los de la
stop for a
escuela.
second. It said, we have someone injured here, miss. We have someone injured here outside.
Holy crap.
Un señor herido.
It's a man. An injured man.
Holy fuck.
Ay, no.
Jesus! No! Jesus! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There it is, boy. That's the bottom line. That's the type of shit that's gonna be... Yo, what the fuck?
The civil authorities have issued a local area emergency for El Paso TX, beginning at 11:56 a.m. and ending at 12:56 p.m. Active shooter in Cielo Vista area. All El Paso cities.
Bruh. Okay, yeah, the police are telling them to put their hands up. That's better. That's better. That's my point. It's like, what are you fucking walking with your hands up for? The police are telling them to. Alright. Alright. That's what it is. Does Twitter have like a, you know, a no bing bong bullcrap? Because this is all we're seeing is this video of these dudes hiding. And you know there's more, and I don't want to have to go to the real internet to find it, but I will after this stream, you know. Guys, I love you. I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to allow you guys to, you know, if this is what you're, for whatever reason, a little morbidly interested in. Holy hell.
No.
What, you know?
Don't show that.
I'm not showing anything. I'm not saying what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? So I love you, and I'll talk to you all soon. Special thanks to all my patrons. Special thanks to all the sponsors. And thank you to Guitar Girl, the new stream queen. I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh, whoa, check out Sean Watson making a surprise appearance at the end of the stream. Wow. What happened?
She needs to pick a GIF and she can post it
Oh my god, it's just blood on his pants, but holy hell. Whoa. Boy, I better stop scrolling. Jeez, can you imagine anybody having something going on today that they wanted to, like, you know, get attention for and like publicize or something, and now it's the day of this shooting that happened. Can you imagine? Not cool. Guys, I love you. Guitar says CYEAL, typical. I will send to you in Discord. Man, this girl's gotta be talking with her boobs today. What's going on? Linda says, love you. Have a good day, everybody. Remember to leave a like. Oh, sweet. Thanks. All right, guys. Love you. Talk to you soon. And, you know, hope you enjoyed this random middle of the day list. Stay out of trouble. All right.